everybody.
I like the blasty beats. That's this. Oh yeah, I'm a huge metalhead, so obviously.
Hello, Cannibelle.
Hello.
Hello, Dollface.
Oh,
He muted himself.
I broke it.
you
Yay!
muted yourself.
I was
Yes,
rocking.
the
There was too much
R1.
rocking. There was too much rocking.
Hi, Susan. Hello, self.
alive.
We are live. Hello, Divoodoo
Hey.
Queen. Hey, Calvin. Hi, Artemis.
the
Hey,
people.
Blood. Hello.
God, dumb mutant.
Hello, Wizzo.
I'm taking bets on when this edible is going to kick in. I'm not lying here.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
I'm speaking clearly now.
All of a sudden, he just does this and just kind of slowly
like,
falls out of frame.
Oh, it'll be a moment when I say something obvious and he just goes,
Well, it wouldn't even be
What?
obvious. Like, I'll literally just trail off and be like, and it's not like trailing
hi,
off.
Jenny.
Maybe it's kicking in now. Uh-oh.
Yep, here it is. Right there, guys.
Like, you guys want to talk murder?
Hi. Oh, God. I mean, maybe.
Hi.
She's a cannibal.
Yay.
I've been known to be
Tyler,
violent.
what's that? Oh, my God. You made it in at the beginning.
Oh, great. Now we're here for 5 hours now.
Mariah,
Okay,
hello.
He's going to say something about the DCEU, and I'm going to like, screw the MCU, and then we're just going to go back and forth in the chat. I'm a DC fan.
All right. Hi, guys. I know I said hi, but
And we're on.
hello. So, yeah. Basically, we are on tonight because these two amazing peoples. By the way, the pointing is hard with this program.
Well, you're using both hands, so it's not complicated here. If you do one hand, then you have to go like the opposite.
Yeah, pointing is hard. But these two amazing people are in SAS right now. So guys,
These are some
vote,
sassy
vote.
people right
There
now.
are some super
I
sassy
swear to
people.
God, Tyler, we're. Oh my God. Oh my God. Did you just say that?
I'm not doing it.
I can't see what he said.
He said Zack Snyder sucks.
So which group are each of you guys in again?
I'm in group B.
B, okay.
Group B.
And you're
I'm in C for Cannibelle.
Oh, perfect.
hey, convenient.
Helps me to remember.
I know I kept having to like, I'm not gonna lie, at first I was like, wait, which one am I in?
I'm in group B for zebra. That's where I'm at. I'm Black Metal Panda.
Yes. Yes.
All right, Ghost, let's slow this down.
Where does everyone vote? Where does one vote? It's right there. Scurryface.com.
Oh, catch up,
Right there.
Wizzo.
It's coming back around. It's coming back
Oh, there
around.
it is. Wait, I can't point at it. I'm not in the right spot.
Oh, there we go. I have to go the opposite way.
It's going that way. It's going that way.
I mean,
Cannibelle, take over.
no, here, right there. There it goes.
Go on.
I'm in group M for Mercia.
Mercia. Hashtag Tony Anus.
I keep reading that as America.
It was supposed to be Murica. And
Yeah.
somehow it turned into Mercia. And now we have the land of Mercia, which has the Lollipop Guild in it. Thank you. Hi, Andy. Hey, TK. What's up?
TK,
Oh, you guys are getting snow right now. I mean, okay, you're always getting snow.
we're getting snow right now.
It was 60 degrees today. It was beautiful.
We're near Los Angeles. It's nothing but cocaine. We're getting lots.
That's the wrong kind of snow.
Oh, it's probably the right kind of snow. Depends on what you need it for.
Cannibelle, I'm not sure what region you are in as far as like.
She's in the oil fields.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that
Yeah.
looks like the
You're
Middle
at
East right
us.
there.
By us.
Yeah.
I'm
In Bakersfield.
California.
Yeah,
What?
we're in Bakersfield.
Are you in Bakersfield? I swear to God, have we been here the whole time with you?
No, I'm in Oklahoma City.
It's
No,
Mad
what
Mad
is-
Max Bakersfield.
Mad Max Bakersfield. Yep. Hashtag Mercia. Hashtag Tony Anus. Hashtag Aki Mafioso. Hashtag Earth Nerder.
We're not getting snow here though, but it's cold and windy, so you can get yourself a cold blowjob.
Nice.
Yes. there. Hello.
Hello.
We got in here.
You're fine. Wait, what?
Making
Making
toast sausage.
Lasagna?
Lasagna.
Oh, yeah, Sonia. Lasagna.
Fox Zanya.
I'm going with.
I'm
faux
very
sausage.
illiterate, so it's like.
Guessing hamburger helper.
Oh, that actually does sound good. They're
Today was great. Tomorrow's
Yeah.
going to be bad.
we had
Yeah,
chicken
it was
there
good
right
today.
before.
It was nice.
Yay.
6 inches of blow. Rain and freezing in San Diego, man.
What?
Whale's
It's-
vagina.
No.
San Diego.
Ah,
It's gonna be 2 hours of
whale's
quoting movies.
vagina.
I don't know if you know this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
When in
When in Rome. I don't think that's how
That's
you use
not-
that.
Great Odin's beard.
Hi, Blood.
It's probably one of
Grateful
those.
with what you get, blood.
I'm saving these
Saving
hashtags so we can
so
make
we can make
t-shirts. I'm
t-shirts.
down. So down. How are you guys doing?
Hi, Teresa.
Teresa, I'm doing well. I mean, I see all these names and stuff popping up. Some of them I know, some of them I don't know, but it's kind of
Yeah.
I just go
we're
with
doing
it.
good. Got a, it's been a good day, and kind of exciting things going on, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's so many. Everyone's saying hi, what's up? It's I'm meeting new people.
And I'm like saying, I'm trying to get through them because I'm going to get a lot of teasing for this for the people who have been on the show. They know how behind I really get on these. Like, so incredibly behind.
Oh, that's
That
why. Okay, I was
I
on the wrong.
had-
I was on the wrong thing. I was on private chat. I'm on comments now. Now I can see. Okay. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm like,
I
what are
hate
you
it
talking
when that
about?
happens.
It's all-
Are
it's just-
they?
why does everyone keep telling me to turn my mic up? What the fuck? Dude, you guys are dicks.
Listen,
Just
the
accept it,
the
Vlad.
silence is just too loud. The silence is
Cold
just too
blowjob.
loud.
Cold blowjobs just sounds like you're getting angry, the angry stare in the middle of it. I'm doing this, but
Get your
I'm
eyes
not
open.
enjoying
Like trying to make awkward contact the whole time.
and then you have to put the hand on the belly. That's what. What do I know this? Why am I describing this to you
I
guys?
don't know.
I don't know.
Lasagna, frozen staffers, not stofers.
Staffers?
Staffers.
on you because
Frozen
I am
staffers.
T-type.
Because I was about to read in that accent. I'm sorry.
Why are you doing it? Why?
Frozen staffers because I'm from. I don't know. Okay, it's kicking in. There we go.
There it
Woo!
is, guys.
It's here,
There it
guys.
is. Hi, Rob. I'm glad to see you. Prometheus, what's up?
Prometheus was naked earlier on and stuff.
We're going
What?
streaking.
When is he dressed?
It's his birthday.
It's his birthday, so he's in his birthday suit.
I turned on my phone at the wrong time again.
Must be his birthday every day.
He's just naked
Hi,
every day.
Voodoo. Hi, Voodoo.
Oh my God, Hexus is with us.
I'm here tonight. Yes. Yes.
Still getting a blowjob. I don't give a shit how she looks at me.
Yeah, it's a win-win. Doesn't matter if I'm in there for a minute or 20 minutes. It's
Can
still
I
I
put-
had sex.
Can I put googly eyes on for this?
I have no problem if you want to try that later. I am not going to say no to this.
Really awkward big googly eyes that are just like bouncing around the whole time.
What do
I
you-
have a
what-
sleep mask with that on it. It's a couch. A purple couch.
Blood,
Is this-
guess what's happening later.
Get me out, googly eyes out.
Turn my phone the wrong time again. Thanks, Dolphin. Because I am tires as hell. Sorry for typos. I love typos. This is how we get these great hashtags.
Yeah, especially with staffers and lasagna.
Absolutely always naked.
Yeah,
Hi, Matthew.
Matt. Oh, right there.
Oh, hey.
If you see me looking this way, it's because the comments are over here. I'm not like watching
Oh, no
TV.
worries.
Well, I'm talking to you guys.
Someone's got a fancy gamer setup, is what you're saying, Cannibelle.
Wait, no nakedness?
I'm just
How do we
kidding.
not have nakedness?
My husband
I'm-
does this, so I don't know.
I'm kidding.
Along with the green screen, I was like, "Ooh, you're getting the fancy screen out."
Yeah, your thing popped up when you were getting ready, and he was setting everything up.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, we want a background like that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was running around getting dressed. I hope you had this up before that happened.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no,
Wait, what?
You're good. You're
Wait,
good.
no, look. I'm sorry. This is just cracking me up. I turned that sleep mask backwards during
In the sleep mask.
Hi, Rainbow.
Just,
Hi, Rainbow.
just
You can just put an elephant dildo with a picture of Joe Biden on your head. I'm still getting a BJ notebook.
exactly. That's what I was saying. It doesn't matter to a dude. I mean, like to us, like I'm like
Tyler loves his BJs.
Golly. I'm reading that one from Tyler. Holy hell, man.
Nadine. Hey Nadine, sorry. Last night I got your messages about Black Braid. I was just really sick yesterday.
He's okay. First off, we're getting into that. I'm just trying to catch up.
Black Braid or dildos with Joe
No.
Biden?
Oh God.
Moving on.
I'm down. I mean, if you got a Joe Biden,
A hand's gonna come out from beside and just go just fucking pull me up.
it's Kamala Harris just coming out and taking his way.
Just-
Right, Erica. Thank you. What the fuck?
No,
Huh.
Matthew, we're not talking about that.
Nope, moving on.
No, I'm intrigued. Let's go back to
No,
that.
no. We're just gonna keep on moving forward.
Just to let you guys know.
Just
there's
so we know, Dollface is the hardest monster to make. He took a lot of work.
a
Oh, make. I thought you said mate. I was like, wow, we're going a different direction here. Okay.
I was getting ready to talk
Let's
about
go up a
the
notch
BBCs?
while we're
BBC's here in Bakersfield. There is a brewery here in Bakersfield called a Bakersfield Brewing Company, and it's no joke. They're fucking hilarious. It's Bakersfield Brewing Company, and then for their image is it's a big black beer bottle.
I'm not even laughing at you right now. I'm laughing
Oh.
at Tyler.
What is it? Joe Biden dildo fucks you while smelling your kids. Get yours today at clap.com.
Okay, we don't even talk politics here, so this is not
This
like
isn't
talking
politics.
I
politics.
Joe-
can't get that mental picture straightened out in my head. We need to go on to something else. Woo.
Tell them Cannibelle. Feel free, but that's up to her.
Oh,
So,
I'm down.
how are you guys liking sass? Well, which one do I point to? How are you guys?
I'm looking the right way. There you go.
It's okay. It's good. It's a lot better than last year. Last year was my first year, and so I was like nervous. And every time Tyler gave instructions, I had to ask 15 people to repeat the instructions just to make sure I got it right. And so I think I'm less annoying this
agree.
year in private, but on my Facebook, I think I'm getting unfollowed a lot because I'm posting so much crap every day.
Heck
Oh.
yeah.
It's my first year doing it. I saw Shriek and Wizzo did it last year for the haunts that I'm a part of. And they, it was honestly, I just kind of entered it as a fun thing because I knew a bunch of our actors and actresses were doing it. And I said, why not? It sounds like a lot of fun. It's kind of a cool thing. I have no plans on winning it or anything like that and stuff like that. But it's like, as long as I can, support my haunt family and keep them going, and we're all having a good time making jokes and laughing and making memes and supporting one another. That's what's the big important part of it. And I mean, I like a little bit of competition. Not saying that as I won't try, but it's a lot of fun, and it's a lot of awesome networking between just haunters of an industry that a lot of the world doesn't know about. So
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
Yeah, this is my first year too, to be honest.
it's fun. So much fun.
I'm
So
having a
you guys
blast.
would
Huh?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just wondering if there's anything that you guys would change, or when you first heard about it, and then when you got into it, was there anything like you didn't expect or different than what you thought it would be like?
I feel like for me personally, I've been watching it for a few years. So I kind of had an idea. I just haven't been working haunts the last few years until this last season. I came back and started working haunts.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know what? I can enter this year. So I was like, fuck it. You know what? I'm gonna enter, and if I don't even make it past the first round, I don't give a shit. This is fun.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest, the shit talking started like right at the beginning before everything was drawn between me and Simbu. So and he's not even in. He's not even in it.
That's who I lost to last year. Was Simbu lost by 5 votes.
Wow.
Yeah, I was in the top 13, and he continued, and I didn't.
I'm gonna segue really fast because I just had this realization. Cannibelle, your costume, I didn't realize that the 2 things sitting here weren't your hands. I thought you've just been sitting like this for about 10 minutes.
I sit like this.
Yeah. And then I saw your hands move and I went, oh.
It's actually feet. Have you ever had feet on your shoulders?
No, not really.
Oh, well, too bad. It's kind of fun.
No, but it's like, but I just looked up and I was like, it took me a second. I went, oh, she's not just sitting here doing like this. I thought her hands were just...
My hands are here.
That's true, Rainbow. It really is. It is a lot different.
I'm
really
cool.
enjoying getting to talk shit.
Mm-hmm. It was really cool watching it last year because I was just an observer last year watching Shriek and Wizzo go through it and trying to throw as much support behind them as we possibly could. Hi, Sweet Pea. I love Sweet Pea. She's so much fun. And Jesus.
Hey, I'm a big DC fan too.
I was gonna say something really really bad.
Okay, but is the Voodoo Queen's kiddo up right now? Because I am being a little bit cautious for her.
He's gonna have a lot of questions.
Huh? What?
What were you saying about?
Oh, the Voodoo Queen's son sometimes is up at this point in the show, and she ends up having to put headphones on because of the shit we're saying.
What, like DC is the worst at giving blowjobs. DC doesn't even swallow.
Yes, that.
I swear to God.
Yes, that. And also this one.
Matthew, I got your explanation. I saw it.
The explanation. We do see it.
I saw it.
I had to explain what it was.
What does BBC mean again?
Let's not.
Nope.
I didn't know what it was last night
nope.
during my TikTok live, and Matthew was kind enough to message me privately and tell me what it was.
No idea why I suddenly got banned off of Facebook. I can't imagine why.
I think of like the UK acting British people.
Right.
The BBC.
Yeah, that's how old I am. So
it's
that's
properly.
Not what this guy was asking me about last night, so I should have known. But
wieners with proper British accents. That's what it is.
Yeah.
For the record, guys, if anybody's gonna get in trouble on any of these, it would be us personally.
No, I know.
I was just gonna say it runs through our pages. So.
I'm trying to not.
That's kind of why I didn't want to mention what BBC was because I didn't
know
go ahead.
Dude, I say worse shit all the time.
We talk about necrophilia and stuff like that on one of our main shows.
Eramatio.
Which, if you've seen Brazzers, anything from Brazzers or Brazzers or however you pronounce it, I don't know. I don't watch that stuff.
Oh, he's got the headphones in this time. Not for us though, right?
She just made him. You're gonna become a man right now. Listen to all this stuff.
Matthew's an expert on BBC.
Just don't go on live and ask people what BBC is.
I mean, I love Doctor Who as much as the next person, but you
get
know,
a whole bunch of pictures of Doctor Who.
He's watching WWE.
My innocent ears.
Yeah, the BB stands for Big Black, but I'm not going to say the C part. So
yep, chicken.
Coitus.
Yes,
Chickens.
Big Black chicken.
Commercial.
That is one way to put it for sure.
Honestly, I'm having a blast being part of SAS. I love seeing how the other Colorado Monsters are doing too. Awesome.
That's something that's really cool. That's kind of come out of it. It kind of came out of nowhere. Was as soon as it was like. I think there's at least 9 or 10 of us from the Colorado Springs haunts, and we immediately it was like hashtag mountain monsters, and I was like, that's a thing. That's got to become a thing and I hope it spreads to some of the other. I know we have Dark Abbey and stuff and things that are nearby us, and some of the 13th floor folks up in Denver, and 11 in Colorado. Thanks, Wizzo. And it's just like seeing that, that community immediately form around it and just kind of create that group of like mountain monsters, which is really cool. It's because I thought it was awesome.
I think I'm the only person left from California.
Really?
Oh, that's right. Sykes was out here, wasn't he? Yeah.
Sykes. I thought there was one other person, but I was wrong. And
Yeah.
so I think I'm the only one left out of California right now. God, Matthew. You're killing me, man. You're
Oh my
killing me.
God.
Colorado looked at Texas numbers in volume 4 and said, hold my snowballs.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Tyler.
We all stood
To
up and
give
went,
a blowjob to? What?
what the?
I would. Oh, that's the response. Okay, I get it now. I get it.
Oh, God.
The lone survivor. The lone California guild member.
She's the Lone Ranger.
The Lone Rangers.
How do you pluralize that?
Yeah, you did tell it. Sorry, I'm reading
know.
ahead.
Yay! I told everyone to join.
Show up at your door with a chainsaw and be like, you're joining. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry.
You're not exactly lone. I love that movie. We gotta watch that tonight.
Oh, I've already watched it a million times. It's already
Me
playing in my head
too.
right now.
So, okay, how have you guys gotten in with the meme making?
Have you made
Tiny bit.
BBCs yet for each other?
No.
I just found out about last night, so but no, I don't know the people I'm in with. Usually I like to meme back and forth with people I know because we've had the issue of somebody get like offended and want to drop out because they didn't like that kind of playful banter back and forth.
Mhm.
So of course, anyone who memes, anyone is, by the etiquette, you need to message them, be like, hey,
Yeah.
I want to do this. Is this okay? Because I'll tell people you can meme the heck out of me, but keep it like to where my 8-year-old could see it and not, the language, the body parts,
Yeah. Absolutely. No, I get that for sure.
Yeah, it's been great. I did only a few. I've been very swamped this week, as I know you and me talked about.
DeBobo helped me a lot last year when I meme. DeBobo is a good friend to message if you want to meme.
I'm already in a
Be
meme
right
group
back.
with him right now.
Yeah.
The problem is I got picked week 2 and that was great for me because I squeaked by. But at the same time, like I almost was not prepared like to start doing memes.
Yeah.
Like I started making memes beforehand and going after Simbu a little bit just because we were joking around. But like when it really came down to it, I was like, what? And we ended up with like Three's Company memes and like weird stuff like that. But we're prepping
for war. No, it's
by the way, round 4 is creating.
Tyler keeps changing the rules.
well, I'm out. So,
hey, David, and which one?
I was the butcher in the slaughterhouse
For a theme park. Which theme park?
It came up as why does it come up as objective amaze?
Oh, for some reason, even
it's an emote. It's an emote. Okay.
Not even that. Sometimes it's just like the other day I put something off my phone and when I looked at it on the screen, I didn't even have an emoji on there. And it was like,
Yeah, David, which theme park do you work for? Because that's actually part of where that was like my first professional experience working as a haunter was for Six Flags New England.
Oh, nice.
And I did a number of years there when I was younger, and I did a stage show up there. I played a couple of characters, which was a lot of fun. I worked in most of their walkthrough attractions, and then eventually got moved up to being a main street actor, getting to walk around pretty much the whole center of the park, which was fun. So I'm kind of curious where he worked.
I know. I'm looking for a PF-13, not PG-13.
Carowinds. Is that what he said? Carowinds? No, Carowinds. Oh, Cedar Fair Park. Cool.
Oh, okay. So actually, Cedar Fair's bought Knott's. So, other words, if you meme Cannibelle, have Mr. Rogers do it. By the way, because Cannibelle rejects 75% of the memes I create for her.
Well, I get out of control. It's yeah.
Hi, Shelby. Yes, Shriek is absolutely a
She
meme.
absolutely is. Yeah, 100%.
That's another thing too. Is like all these people come out of the woodwork with these, little things they can do.
And
Their
she's
talent.
so good at it too. It's like those things you
Yeah.
wouldn't even think about, and then you're just like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, it's like, dang, why didn't I think of that?
Right? Oh my gosh. I was like today. So today she was joking around on Vices. It was on Vices one, the one where she's coming out of the cake. I had been like, I'm ordering that cake, and she's like, I better get that cake. And Wizzo
Listen, she'll show up at your door and just pop out of a cake.
I'm okay with that.
It'll be a little box cake, but she's small enough to fit inside of it, so it's good.
But and then Wizzo out of nowhere comes up with the Veruca bulk.
The which ones are?
I want a Vice cake and I want it now.
Oh.
And it was like
For Willy Wonka, yeah.
Veruca bulk,
Yeah,
or whatever
yeah.
her name is. And I was like, that is amazing. I'm like, but wait, are you attacking the guild, sir?
Yeah.
He's like, no. A truce for the day. Oh, thank you. Carol wins. I've never heard of that, but it's a Cedar Fair. Okay.
That's cool. Where is it out of?
Yeah, where is that? Hey, Star.
Hi,
Trying.
Andy.
I've seen 6 memes that I was in and never got asked. I'm not even competing. What the fuck?
I guess that's what he gets for being part of the.
Somebody
the
send me these memes.
leadership.
This sounds hilarious right now.
Charlotte, North Carolina. Cool.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm sorry if I'm reading ahead. I'm just it's whizzing by here before I miss.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. I'm like click. There's a question. Tyler, are you even okay with being memed?
Wait
get
till
that.
round one's over, then we ask him.
I love the other actors. What the other actors come up with. Absolutely.
Oh, some of you guys have said somewhere, I'm like, I can't even hold a candle to some of those things. I'm like, oh my god.
For the record, I'm Åkkä. That's Hexus back there. This is Åkkä ChitChat. And he has joined for the night because he was fangirling.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I was okay. Like, so look, I have a TikTok page simply just so I could, have recipes and like watch people make knives, and also for the thick talk is what I call it too, because it's a lot of thick chicks on there.
How
But
are we getting on this right
hold
now?
on, I'm getting there. So
This is
one
the
day I
edible
was
talking.
doom scrolling through TikTok and I saw this chick with a skull half mask on. I was like, and she's walking through like the woods. I was like, this is fucking rad. And it was Cannibelle. That was, I think, before.
That must be one of my very first TikToks, back when TikTok was fun. Now it's a pain in the ass, but
Yeah.
It's a
Oh,
pain
yeah.
in the ass.
Yeah. It was. I don't think you were even associated with Scurry Face at the time yet. I don't.
No.
I
What
think it was.
just happened?
nope, that was before Scurry Face. Yeah.
Oh no.
What happened?
What happened?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. I can't click on comments for the moment.
Uh-oh.
Go to commercial fast, back out, and restart it because you didn't check to see there's updates. Did you? One thing I always tell you.
I didn't have time. How am I supposed to go to commercials?
So you two keep talking among yourself.
Feel free to talk among yourself.
Just restart the computer. You two will still be in here. Okay.
I'm gonna hold the
Yeah,
signs
we
as
will be-
technical difficulties.
Right back. Yeah. We'll be right back. Woo!
Okay.
Sorry for the technical difficulties.
You're gonna have to restart.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, we'll be right back.
Okay. Are they gone? Hello.
I can still see it on my phone.
I can see it. They're I think they might have logged out. So now we have complete control. And
Oh yeah, they're just froze down there.
yeah. Cannibal, I'm sorry, I didn't get to do much research into where you work at or the character that you play and things like that. I've just been absolutely swamped this week and stuff like that. But
That's all right.
I'd like to know more about you because your costume's incredible.
Thank you. I used to be at Guthrie with Gigs and Toxic. I volunteered there. My husband actually went there first because I'm not interested in haunted houses. I don't like scary things. I like, Disney princess is my thing. So, but they were
the ultimate Disney princess.
Yeah, they were needing help, and so my husband asked if I can come and help them out and fill in for the people who are missing because there's a lot of sick people and stuff and kids that just don't show up anymore, sort of thing. So I was like, yeah, sure, and I, thought I was gonna hate every second of it, and I got there and had a blast. Just open the curtain and scream, close it. That's all I did. So I hated that part. I'm like, this is boring. So we both came up with our own characters over the summer, and he made my costume. I didn't like it, so I ripped it up and then sewed it back together, and that's how we came up with this.
That's awesome. Where is it out of? Sorry, I missed that.
It was here in Guthrie, Oklahoma, but now I am in Oklahoma City at Nightfall Haunted Territory.
Cool.
The 4 of us went down there, and we're having an absolute blast. The owners are amazing. They're working with us. They are building a scene for us. They're telling us to do whatever we want.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, it's complete freedom within reason, but we're adults. We're not like a bunch of
some adults don't know how to act.
We're the kind that knows to get in there and do the job. Don't show up late. Don't goof off.
Don't be drunk. Don't be high.
Yeah. Well,
again, some adults.
I'm going to plead the fifth on that, but
you are absolutely 100% correct, Doc. Absolutely 100% correct.
Because there's some nights to where it's like, if I'm going to finish this out, I need to do something.
Oh, Tyler's back. We have comments back.
By the way, that's the response I was trying to click on when everything glitched out for me.
He's always trying to get that.
Oh, nice, David. 20 years.
Dude, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah. Hashtag cake or death. Yes.
Cake of death.
Cake of death, yes.
Wait. Hashtag follow follow X on TikTok. Hashtag follow or hashtag Vigos. Okay, wait a second.
Throbbing paintbrush.
Am I running behind?
Yeah, I do have a. There we go. I see it.
Schizo called for a temporary truce on the guild since Shriek's 100% gain.
Again.
So yeah, I am. He's been invited to haunt at my location, but he doesn't do it.
I think I probably get. I think it's just the fact that it's. I don't know. I just don't. I don't do. I like the ambiance of just going to a haunt and having fun.
I thought it was ridiculous when my husband would always go and do this in October. We would not see him, the kids and I was left home with the kids now. I was just like, you need to be home with us. You're going out with a bunch of kids playing dress up. That's absolutely ridiculous at your age. And here I am.
And now.
It's funny you say that is because my wife, we both worked at Six Flags at one point. And we acted together before. And we acted in a couple of places for Six Flags, and then we eventually came back together when we finally moved out here and settled out here in Colorado. She came and haunted for a few seasons, but she gets it now. She understands better, luckily a little bit better, where she knows this is my Christmas. This is my favorite time it's my favorite time of the year. It's where I get to just go and be crazy for 5-6 weeks on a weekend. And so, yeah, it's so much fun, and it's cool just seeing. It's because Dollface is on. He's confusing. Don't steal my joke there. No, it was yeah, but the are you a haunter? Yes, Matthew, I am a haunter. I work with the haunts here in Colorado Springs. Yes, we are weirdos. Hi, Rainbow. Well, remember, when you guys were talking about squirrel, that's what it's like for me right now. So every time a comment pops up, my head keeps doing this.
Getting through all the comments.
No, it's okay. It's
Please
okay.
don't mind half of what I'm doing.
No, it's totally fine. It's just funny. But I've been lucky enough to
Right?
do it for a number of years. Can go get a beer. They got it.
I know, it was
Just
wonderful. I
walk
come
away.
back in and I'm sitting here just watching you guys for a sec.
Yeah, we're
Like-
just gonna go ahead and let you guys run
I
this
was like,
yourselves. We'll be back in a minute.
I wasn't sure if they could hear
Oh
us
my
or
god,
not.
really?
What?
I don't even know what to do with that.
Oh my. That's
This guy's
nasty.
that must be an asshole right there. Right? Who's that guy?
Just
Yeah, that better not be you.
Tyler broke it.
Tyler broke it.
The cake is a lie. Hi, Shriek.
Oh.
I-
What is it? The cake is a lie.
Timmy Boyce.
That's Portal. That's Portal.
Are those lobsters on his profile pic?
Rock lobster.
Or are they
Rock
fish?
lobster?
What is that? Lobsters on a
Right,
post?
Rainbow.
all I can think of is Family Guy and Rock Lobster.
Rock lobster. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of.
Death to America and butter sauce.
And butter sauce.
Don't boil me. I'm still alive.
A rock lobster?
Rock lobster.
Cannibelle, how are you doing?
Doing good. Doing good.
Are you hanging in there?
I am, yes.
Oh, Dollface's wife is an amazing actress as well.
She she hasn't done it for a couple of years. She's focusing on her career and things like that. But she can turn it up, and I still have stories of her for when she was she played like an undead saloon girl.
Nice.
And oh, it was so good. And my character was like, all over her. And so like this was long before we were dating. And but it was just so funny because she's so talented, and she's just she improvises so well.
Why don't you read that one?
No.
Just go and read it. Come on.
No.
I can't do the haunts because my stepdad Terry always drinks my Mountain Dew when I'm gone and makes loud sex to my mom. That must be a dick who's putting those up.
That guy's a total dick. God.
I'm
Tyler,
sorry.
what's a haunter? I'm new to this haunt thing. New phone, who
Who
dis?
Undead Saloon Girl sounds like it'd be fun.
Oh yeah,
Right?
it was. She used to take like poker chips and do like they latex them into her face.
Oh,
and
yeah.
That's-
and she a couple of times she had like the dead man's hand of like of actual cards like plastered
Hell
across
yeah.
her face.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, and she's about the same height as me, about 5'5", 5'6", and she would drop dudes that are like 6'7" to the floor, and they'd be like, ah! And scurry away and stuff like that. She's so unbelievably talented. It's not even funny. She's better at it than I am.
So, you know what? How did you guys come up with your characters? And were there any other characters that you were playing at Haunts prior to this that like influenced them, I should say?
Go ahead.
I like that she actually looked because like, go ahead. He's nice to talk to you. How are you?
I actually look this way. You're actually over
Yeah,
here.
it's opposite. It's complete opposite. Yeah.
blood the
And now-
meeting's over there going, why are you saying tell me to go ahead? What the hell?
And now over to Cannibelle with the news. Just Dollface was kind of, I know me and Åkkä kind of talked about this a little bit. Is Dollface was kind of made out of a necessity for something that was quick and easy to put together. I had this like hood thing that I had at home, and at the time I was the makeup manager for the haunt. And so, but I was also acting as a runner during the night, during operations. And so I didn't have time to throw on, 30, 40 minutes of makeup, because by the time everyone's out and going into the haunt, I have 5 minutes left, before lights go out and things go live. And so also I needed to have a character that could move through the haunt and have a reason to be everywhere and nowhere at once, or everywhere at once, and kind of be able to blend in, just drop into a shadow and just not be seen, or be able to pop out and help with a scare for one of the actors in the room. And so Dollface kind of came out of that. And originally he was a DJ for a couple of nights, which was really funny.
Nice.
We had like some DJ entertainment stuff at one of the things. So, and we didn't have anybody to run it. So I just went up there and started just essentially rocking out for 3 or 4 hours, which was a lot of fun. And then he became, just kind of like an enforcer in the haunt. And his job is to keep everyone in their proper place, which which is kind of, it works twofold because now I'm checking on the haunters, making sure they're doing okay, making sure they have the water, helping their runners who are taking care of them. My job is to take care of the runners so they can take care of their people. And so everyone, get the bathroom breaks.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I just saw that.
Mayonnaise that just popped
I
out.
thought it was too.
What is it?
All I saw was floating mayonnaise. I just see pickles.
Pickles.
No.
I love
You're the
pickles.
worst waitress I've ever had.
Tyler goes, hold.
You're very much-
I'm just loving the floating mayonnaise right now. Like it just went floating across the screen.
I couldn't tell which side he was coming from. So I'm trying to watch if we could just like switch out without interrupting him.
I love
And
that
then
we all
here comes all
stopped.
this shit.
I love that we all stopped and looked and just watched it for a second. We're like, wait,
I
what
just
the
thought it was
fuck?
crazy because we were
Bro,
talking
what the
about
fuck is this?
we were talking about getting the squeezable mayonnaise for some odd reason earlier today, and all of a sudden I was like, "Is that squeezable mayonnaise?" Oh, this is actually there's some
There's a reminder.
there's some
Shit.
synchronicity here.
Hi, Slippy.
Hi,
Because if
Slippy.
you're the Hulk, it could be. I don't
So
recommend it.
Tyler Steppington
Kyler Steppington.
says
What a
my
fucking
dad
weird
Terry
name.
brought home the new BBC blast for me while he makes loud sex noise to my mom. And then Tyler goes, Kyler, I need to know this haunt. Book me. I need to experience your parents' loud sex scene for article purposes.
Oh my god.
It just popped in my head.
The Buddha Queen says, "Oh, when your wife was screaming and your dog was ready to fight."
Oh my
Go
god, I
find
remember
who
that.
filming?
We were doing a commercial for one of the haunts, and we brought our dog with us because we had no one to watch him, and so he was in another part of the building, and me and my wife were pretending to be this couple. Well, not pretending, we were a couple, and and there was a point where we're getting chased by this monster, and she screams, and you can hear it on the blooper footage of you hear her scream, and then you just hear like my dog was ready to break through every window or every wall in that haunt and find mom. And be like, it's like, it's on, let's do this, and yeah, that was a really funny moment.
Next thing will be a floating blood deck creeping from the top of the screen.
You better not get into that shit.
All I can think of is South Park Cock Magic.
Cock magic is very serious, boys. You can really
I still think my favorite episode of South Park is the one where they're trying to return the videotape and they do it like Lord of the Rings, but it's like the dirty movie.
Butters is absolutely the best character on there. That whole episode.
My precious. My precious.
He slowly looks worse throughout the entire episode.
Oh, hey there. When he's watching, he looks down at his pants. Oh, hey there, little feller. You just came up.
It's time to move out, Tyler.
I think my favorite one is where the kid goes in, watches the video, walks back outside, hands it to him, and goes, "I don't want to play anymore," and just walks away from that whole scene.
That was great.
Wizzo said, I got a fish sandwich from McDonald's tonight. Mayonnaise was on it.
Ugh.
Duh.
Is it mayonnaise or tartar sauce?
It's usually tartar sauce, but
Yeah.
I've had it with mayonnaise on it because they ran out of tartar sauce and it was good. And there's mayonnaise and tartar sauce, guys. I hate to break it to you.
Yeah.
Is Slippy going to all 12 of your pages and saying hi, hoping to be acknowledged? He will always be acknowledged here. So
Cannibelle's turn. I talk too much.
Cannibelle's turn.
What are we talking about? There's so many conversations going on.
I'm super ADHD, so I hold like 5 conversations at once. And then there's this one back here. So no.
That's impressive.
Well, thank you. What characters might have influenced it? Like any characters you might have played previously might have influenced your current character, and what your current character as it is now,
What characters influence Cannibelle?
if any.
Is that what you asked?
Yeah.
When I was helping my husband at the haunt, he said we're going to come up with our own characters. I was like, good, because I hate this character that they have me doing because it's boring. And I said, but I don't know how to come up with a character. And the hot manager was standing there and she's like, well, what do you like? And I'm like, I'm more of a Disney princess type girl. I don't like horror movies. I don't like scary stuff. I'll listen to heavy metal music, but I've never been to a concert. I don't like the scary things. I said, I'm more of a Disney princess. She's like, well, just take a Disney princess and make it scary. I was like, oh, okay. So I saw the picture of this skull mask with these like sticks coming out. And it made me,
Phalanges. Sorry.
yeah, it made me think of the Little Mermaid where they had the crown.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Ursula
yeah.
Oh, I can
wore.
see it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I showed my husband the picture. I said, can you make this mask for me? And he's like, oh, yeah. And then I went from there. A lot of the bones were ideas from like my staff thing was from Princess and the Frog, the whole voodoo thing. There's a wig that I wanted that reminded me of Sleeping Beauty, but it just didn't go with the mask. It's like a flame. It's like yellow, orange, red. It's like a fire looking wig. And it just didn't look right. We had Gigs over at the house and I was like, hey, he just finished my mask because Gigs was getting, I believe, his chainsaw worked on.
Okay.
And he's like, oh yeah, let me see it. So I went and put the wig on the mask. I came out to the shop and he's like, I'm like, okay, this isn't gonna work. The look on his face was just like excitement, then like,
He's like,
nah. He's like, maybe you could put some of that color into your costume. I was just like, yeah, we already have our costume in mind, but ran around looking. But I just took something from each Disney movie. My favorite is Beauty and the Beast. That's how we came up with Cannibelle.
Love that movie.
With
I love it.
my name. So and there's Goblin Artistry. Her name is Kelly. She's on Instagram and TikTok. She handmade these earrings for me, these bones. The necklace, it was my grandmother's, my late grandmother's. And I just sewed on it's another foot.
Cool.
I just took the foot apart and put it on there. And I can't even remember the movie. Oh, Cinderella was the choker idea.
Nice.
There's a lot of, and this is all Disney princess. Just depends on what I pick apart. Mulan was the reason for I can't remember what you call them, these
Pauldrons? Shoulder guards?
pants that the soldiers wear, the blue something, I can't remember the name, but they're camouflage.
Oh, ghillie suits.
I can't remember what if I see it, that might be easier to see.
Sorry.
I think it might be our internet. Hold on one second.
I can hear. Can you still hear me? Oh.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes. I hear you.
I hear you.
Okay.
Can you not hear me?
I don't think they can.
Oh, they froze.
Oh, we're okay.
Oh,
It's back to us again.
They're back.
Nope.
She's moving. He's not. Now he's
Can you go on
moving.
yours and just say storm?
Yeah, I think they dropped. Cannibelle, can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay. You said it's like the soldiers what?
It's like their camouflage.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's digital pattern. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the Mulan movie gave me the idea to use that. I mean, it's all just Disney princess everywhere.
Sorry, all this real fast.
We
guys.
have storms.
The major storms that are coming through right now here in California, which has literally flooded our entire street. Our internet is being messed with right now because of it.
Can you hear us again?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Guys.
Okay.
It'll work for like 10 minutes, and that's why you see us getting glitchy all of a sudden.
No, you're fine.
And then everything comes back in.
Yeah, Tyler said it's been choppy the entire show, but the audio is perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Basically, guys, we have. I'm cracking up. We have La Nina coming through right now, which is the sister to El Nino. No jokes.
They're getting they're getting blizzard warnings right now in
San Diego.
In San Diego,
Holy
the
cow.
mountains around it. So
yeah,
that's scary.
It snowed in actual San Diego, by the way.
It snowed here last couple days ago.
And it snowed here in Bakersfield.
Last time it snowed here in Bakersfield and looked like Oklahoma covered in snow was like 99. So it's been a while. Almost 30.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
So Rainbow says that Schizo does a great impression of Cannibelle, FYI.
Yeah. I think he's the only one that's had my face on his face. Is that how I should say it? Had my mask on his face.
Just warn my face.
Yeah. He just picked it up one day and he's just like, doop to do. We're like, oh goodness.
So Wizzo goes, mayo, fucking gross. I need them pickles in it. Are you sure it was mayo?
Bring back the floating jar.
The floating jar. Talking about, oh God.
Talking about blood stick and how it manipulates you into eating things. As long as white chocolate's involved, I'm game.
It's a lie.
Huh.
White chocolate is a lie.
White chocolate's awesome.
Tell us more.
So we have a question from Jenny. It says, what is your favorite haunt theme?
Ooh. Damn, that's a tough one.
Good one, right?
That's really good.
I like it when they
Cannibelle, over to you.
Yeah, I like it. Thank you. I never talk. I like it when a haunt takes something that nobody else has, just to kind of stand out and be a little different. That's how another way we came with our characters. We looked at our haunt and saw a scene that wasn't used and there was nobody in it. And that's why we went with the post-apocalyptic cannibal type thing.
Yeah.
That's how the scene looked.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't end up using it anyway. Our characters were there, but we were in the new scene in the like tunnels for like the sewer or whatever it was for. So I almost changed my character because of our scene change, but I just kept with it. I was so far into it that and I like to try to be like you were saying, try to be a character that can be anywhere.
Right.
I mean, obviously you wouldn't find me in like the church scene or the hospital scene, but outside, inside, I can work with.
Mm-hmm. Is your entire haunt the same theme, or is it a similar theme throughout the entire thing? Is it different? It's like a different scene in each section.
Nightfall has, I don't even remember how many different scenes, but it's all horror movie related. You'll have the scene with Leatherface, you'll have the scene with Jason, you'll have the scene with Michael Myers, you'll have the scene with Silent Hill. I can't even remember Pumpkinhead's there. There's a graveyard scene. There's a scene with a bunch of dolls. That's where Mike Giggs likes to hang out. There's our scene is the only non-horror movie related scene. The cannibal scene is just, we called it the sex box. Because it's just this storage container set up, and you come in, you hear the Rob Zombie More Human Than Human song playing, and the beginning has that porno sound of a woman. I don't want to go into it very much.
Moaning.
It never fails. That part starts.
We'll just say Rule 34. We'll just go Rule 34.
The song just loops, and it never fails. That song starts over with the woman moaning, and here comes a family with little kids. And you're like, oh, okay.
You're like, oh God.
And there's two versions of that song, right?
Run.
You don't have to have
there is a version without the moaning.
There's a radio edited one.
They need to have that version. Because they recommend 12 and up, but parents still bring their toddlers, elementary school kids.
Right.
Now I got to listen to that. Now I got to go listen to the More Human Than Human.
Yeah.
Such a
It was great. It was dark and flashing light, and we're like in there having a good time, and until there started being like holes in the floor, and then it's like, okay, well, we can't stand here or there.
Start falling through it. No, it's not a trap door. No, that's actual death. It's like.
But yeah, it's different. I think they're gonna like do another big change this year, but I'm not 100% sure that they've been talking about it.
No, that's really cool. I've been lucky enough to see a lot of like cool haunts, in the time that I've kind of traveled around a little bit and things like that. In terms of a theme, that's really hard for me to answer, because I think any theme that is really well executed in terms of like, the passion of the actors and the amount of detail that goes into the set, it's like, if you're doing it really well, I'm really enjoying it. It's like, and that can be, I've seen little garage size haunts that are, better than Universal in terms of just like their interaction and things like that. I had a friend of mine, she worked for Universal Studios, and she's like, dude, it's so sanitized. Like you don't even have to yell, because you literally you pop out, have a button, and you hit a button, and it screams for you.
Yeah.
And then but you're like 10 feet, 20 feet from the customers, and then you're just back in, and then they just rotate you out with somebody who's dressed exactly like you.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, they have these $1 million sets, but they just don't have that soul, and that like they have a theme, but it's not loved by the actors. It's not loved by the people doing it. Not to talk bad on them. I mean, they put a lot of heart into their craft, but it's like if you have like even if you have just a basic theme, haunted mansion or a cornfield or something like that, and you have set dressing and actors that can really convey what they're trying to get across. That's what I love, is like when you can see that passion come out from behind that. And I find myself in the back of a group now just because I want to sit back and I want to watch the actors do their thing, because it's so much fun to watch when you see those people pop out and you're just like, oh God, and just seeing it from the person going through's point of view instead of actually being in the dark. So that's a hard one for me to answer. I'm
like one of the worst people to go through a haunt, because when I instinctively look to where everyone's hiding, because I know, not just because I've been to a whole bunch of haunts, but just because I just do that, and it's for me when an actor pops out at me and they're dressed properly and they're doing everything cool, they literally get me going in their face going, oh, that's fucking rad. And they're like, oh, I was like, no, I'm not trying to.
No, you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job.
It's really hard to scare me because I'm bigger than all you guys.
I've worked the big haunts and I've worked the tiny haunts, and this last year I worked a home haunt, which he's been running it for 9 years, and he's just freaking rad, man. It's his whole family that gets in on it, including his in-laws and her, both of the parents, both sets of parents, their kids, friends. I just drooled.
No one saw you were on
his kids.
No, not like that. And this last year they did the 7 Deadly Sins.
Oh, I love it.
And my character is a Wendigo.
There you go.
So I was like, can I be Greed? Can I please be Greed?
Oh.
And then I walked into Greed and there's a whole lot of strobe lights. I was like, I don't want to be Greed anymore. Can I stand in hell?
Just leaving and you're like, I don't want to be Greed anymore. I'm good. There's too many strobe lights. I'll see you later.
I will say that. Sorry, go ahead. Finish.
Oh no, I just ended up standing in hell, and there was a drop panel before me, so I'd hear it, and the area that I was at, I could slam on it and sound like a drop panel.
Yep.
So that ended up helping me out. But yeah, tiny haunt, so much fun. Everybody there was so into it.
Yeah.
Whereas it wasn't just like, because sometimes it's just another job to people. And haunts aren't going to make you a lot of money. I mean, as far as the haunt actor themselves.
I've never done this to get paid, or have ever gone in with the expectance of being paid.
But like the huge ones like Six Flags and stuff like that. Some of the kids are just doing it just to be in the maze and get paid.
I will say this, and I'm not defending like the Universals and all that stuff and the Magic Mountains, but one of the coolest things that I think what the years that Rob Zombie got in and did.
Oh yeah.
That I wasn't able to go see it, but I wanted to experience it at least because it was straight up Rob Zombie designing everything and doing it all himself. And I want to say whenever a couple of the nights when it opened, it was him coming out there too with everybody. I could be wrong, but
it goes. Oh, hey, what's up, Ron?
Hey. Crayon?
Beauty and the Beast.
Karan.
Oh, sorry.
Karan. Like the ferryman?
Yeah.
Across the river Styx?
Why would a river be made out of sticks? It's not even a river then.
The love of God.
It's like tree bark and stuff.
Hi, Wild Bill. Hi, Kaisa. How are you? Hi, Valkyrie. Hello.
Well, Hexus, like you were saying, kind of going back to that, when Rob took it over, Rob has that passion.
He does.
And so he has that passion, so he can put that, that work into it.
Exactly.
And I guarantee the actors fed off that. Just that, we have Rob Zombie here. He's our freaking, he's, hell yeah, let's do this.
Well, especially the work that he actually puts into it. He's not going to just be like, okay, I'm putting my name on this. He shows up and while they're designing it, he might not have been there every night or whatever, but while they're actually doing everything, Rob Zombie is the type of person he's right there doing it with them,
Yeah, for 100%. And I will say this is like kind of like to cap that, my answer to that question was
Sorry.
my favorite. No. My favorite haunts that I've worked for have been homegrown haunts.
Yeah.
Like the smaller, the ones that started from, a garage or a tent.
Yeah, those are the best.
Because they have that base,
Yeah.
and they have that experience, and they have that love.
They're
That's
also
how our
really
haunt started.
Yeah, exactly.
The haunt owner's backyard, and then he met this guy who had this space, and so they set it up there, and that's his vision. He has what he wants, and he'll tell you what he wants to do. But if you have something else, he's not. He'll try to work with you if they can fit it in. But I mean, if he wants a certain part played by a certain person, it's because he thinks that person's gonna be good for that. And they just got to work together as best they can to, act out the character as well as they can. So we get a lot of kids that come because there's nothing else to do. Their parents are there, or whatever the reason they like to haunt. But I mean, to have a good haunt, you have to have the scenes work together. If the scene before us didn't work as well as they do, we wouldn't have the warning of the customers coming through, like you were saying. They bang on drums because ours is like kind of in the middle of the purge scene.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
And so there's these barrels that the people before us are banging on. And the one, we called him our doorbell. The one kid that was banging on the barrel right by our door, we knew when he hit that barrel, we needed to be prepared and
That was
on
your
point.
cue, yeah.
Yeah, that was, and we told him that. It's like, you are important to us.
Yeah.
I realize you come here and just take a stick and hit this barrel, and you're like, this is pointless, but to us, we need you.
It's really
So
helpful.
just a little simple thing like that. That's what makes the haunt be a good haunt.
I was told, so the drop panel helped me. I was told by other people that my scream was helping them.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
I was screaming and I was laughing throughout it, and I guess they hear me because I was super loud, and even my laugh apparently was loud enough for them to go, okay, they're coming.
Yeah.
So Tyler has a really cool comment here. All my BS joking and humor aside, I really dig Dollface's personality.
Oh, I appreciate that.
And he says, not leaving out Cannibelle, she always has a special place in my heart. She fed me while in Oklahoma.
No, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Tyler.
I've had
Thank
a
you.
lot of men run through my kitchen.
Like recruiting a damn quarterback.
When
to
you
come
were talking about Orlando, Universal Studios, is that what you were saying, that you had a friend that worked there?
Yeah, she worked down at Universal. Like, I can't remember the
Is that
attraction.
the HHN, the oh god, I can't think of it now. The Hell Haunt, or I think it's called HHN on TikTok.
The Haunted Hotel, like the attraction.
No, it's the Universal Studios attraction. They call it HHN for
It's
short.
like Haunted Horror Nights or something like that.
Yes,
yeah. It's like their whole park transforms. Like, again, going back, it's like, I'm not downplaying what Universal's capable of doing.
Oh no, they're
rad.
They're set designers, they're effects people, their actors are phenomenal.
Yeah,
it's
their
like
makeup artists.
they have to operate within such a confined.
They do.
There's
legal
parameters.
space.
Well, and then
there's a parameter. Yeah.
Yeah,
you have
they have writers. They have acting directors. They have it all. It's like a movie
spaced
scene.
out enough, I think.
I've never had the chance to go down to Halloween Horror Nights. I've always wanted to, because I love the show that they put on. It's beautiful. It's an
Jack
awesome
the Clown.
show. Yeah. Well, the King of Halloween or something like that.
I know who that is.
Oh, you do? That's awesome.
Rad.
That's so cool.
I know one of the guys who used to be that person, because they change out after so many years. But I know one of the guys, and that's who I use to research my acting and the websites that my actor manager gigs would tell us about the YouTube pages and stuff. But I would use Jack the Clown from HHN as part of my research for Cannibelle, for the whole acting character, singing character and stuff, which I need a lot of practice on. But anyway, I'm sitting there, and then one day this person confesses to me, who has been at my house in my kitchen and hung out with me in person. By the way, I saw a video. I was like, oh my God, that sounds like my friend. So I sent it to him. I said, is this where you used to work? He's like, oh yeah, you caught me. I'm like, are you kidding me? That was you? He's like, yeah, I used to be Jack the Clown. I'm like, you motherfucker, you've been in my kitchen. I've been using you this whole time since I thought of Cannibelle to use you as, I've been using your TikToks and YouTubes, the little clips of you, as my research And this whole time you've been sitting in my kitchen for
You're like, I could have just
2-3
fucking
days.
asked you, man.
It's
Oh
that
my
scene
God.
from what is it? Bill and Ted's Ultimate. Is it? Yeah, it's like we're not worthy. Just
Oh, yeah.
But
Oh,
he
Wayne's
signed,
World.
he signed
Wayne's
a
World. I'm sorry.
contract that he couldn't
I
say.
forgot
He
it.
couldn't, like, go out and say.
Excuse me.
Yeah, he
on
has
that.
an NDA.
He signed
Mhm.
like a disclosure. I don't know what you call it.
Yeah,
Basically,
non-disclosure
like,
agreement.
non-disclosure,
about
an NDA.
who he
Yeah,
is, because they want to
Mhm.
keep Jack the Clown as Jack the Clown, not
yeah,
all
for
these
sure.
people.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
yeah,
That
I
kind
do-
of mentality. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Aka.
No, go ahead.
Well, as I say, that kind of mentality of maintaining that character, don't act the character, be the character, as we like to tell a lot of our people, is like, especially with like having worked for Six Flags and things like that. They were the entertainment department of Six Flags when I worked for them was phenomenal. They were
Oh, yeah.
great. They were really, really good. The people were great. Everyone who was there wanted to be there. They wanted to be Bugs Bunny. They wanted to be Sylvester. They wanted to be whatever. And then when the Halloween, the Fright Fest time came around, they wanted to be the people on stage. They wanted to be out there.
Mhm.
But like is very, and we try to plant that in our people now is like, when you're in sight, when you're being viewed by someone, you're in character, you're acting, obviously right here in this environment, we're not in character right now. We're chit chatting, we're in our get-ups and stuff like that. But it's, see you, Wizzo.
Bye, Wizzo.
But it's like, if you can successfully meet that goal, you can really convince somebody that this person for a split second actually is scared and actually is fearing for their life or is scared of a clown or something like that. So yeah, sorry. That was my little, I go on tangents.
You're totally fine.
Just tell me to shut up.
You're totally fine. I love it. Oh, hey, Everett.
Hey, Everett.
Hi, Everett.
Yeah, we go for the ankles.
Sweep the legs.
Sweep the leg, Johnny. So I have a question for me, I guess. Åkkä, have you been to the home hunt in Cali? You sign a waiver. If you make it through the whole thing, you get paid like $20K. Okay. I think you're referring to McCamey Manor.
Not a haunted
That's
house.
not a haunt.
It's not a haunt. It's a torture chamber.
It's an assault simulator.
Yeah. So I signed up for it actually, and started watching more and more videos. And the person I was gonna go with, she can hold her own to an extent, but when we realize that there comes a point where you get shoved in a coffin and then one of you gets pulled to a different level and you're both now wandering through this home by yourselves while people torture you and hold you down and chain you to walls and shove balut in your face, and
That's what I call getting into a fight.
yeah,
There is a fine line with that.
we actually both went, nah, you know what, take our names off the list.
Mhm.
One of the things that drew us to it was because they ask you not to bring money to come in. They want you to donate to the charity that they work with, which I think at the time, what I might still be, was the Greyhound Rescue.
Okay.
And we were like, cool, we can go do this hunt because that's what we thought it was going to be at the time. And we can help with this cool cause. And then we watched more things, and we at that point we had been through 17th Door, which was absolutely a blast, and I try to go every year now. But we had never seen anything like that. And when they had balut, which I cannot stand the smell of, the look of. If you guys don't know what it is
Of what? Sorry.
Balut. It is a
No idea.
fertilized duck egg that they let get to a certain point where the beak and the feet are formed.
It's practically ready to be hatched.
And then they bury it and let it ferment.
It's absolutely gross.
It is.
And it's candy basically too.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go throw up.
Yeah.
It's literally, some people. Okay, I'm
They
not
will-
talking shit. Hold on 1 second before you say it. I am not talking shit on a culture.
No. It's yeah.
There are a lot of people who like it,
Mhm.
but it is not for me. It's just like durian fruit. There's people who love that shit,
Mhm.
and it smells like body odor and cadaver to me, and tastes like it smells.
Yeah.
The Filipinos will literally walk around eating that like candy.
That's
Just like,
nuts,
The
dude.
Filipino people in our area, because
It's-
we have a
yeah.
good population.
Oh my god! But everything else the Filipinos do with their food is so good.
So yummy.
Yeah.
I've had some bad stuff in my mouth, but wow.
There's a sound clip.
Tyler, just to let you know, we have that. This is all going to be in our cloud, Tyler.
If you want to
And
ask somebody about haunts, ask Tyler.
Guys. Hi, Heather. Oh, excuse
doing
me,
a lot.
Lady Obscura.
Yes, Lady Obscura.
Yeah.
Okay,
You talk about a lady who can who sets up like a loud noise to set up a scare or set up like a warning. Lady Obscura. She's one of the first scares in our flow through the haunt, and she is like, you hear, what are you doing at my tits? Holy Christ. Like, I've come around the corner and forgot she was there, and she just gets up and moves with such intensity. You're just like, how do you move that fast? Like, it's just
We got one of those.
That's always fun.
yeah, she's phenomenal.
Last year we had this one girl that was covered in burns, and I would hear her screaming bloody murder from the other. And I finally walked through, and she had like guts pouring out of her stomach as she's screaming and like holding them at people while people are like, ah!
Yummy.
It was great. And it was just yarn, guys, with fake blood on it. It was yarn, but in the lighting, it really looked like guts. And she's
yeah, for sure.
Ah! And all these people and these kids coming through are like, ah!
Oh my
Losing
god.
Tyler says he's done McCamey Manor. It was horseshit. Yeah, I just, as soon as I really saw what they were doing, I was out.
And I mean, there was a lot of I remember. Do what you want to do. That's have fun, and it's if that's your thing, do your thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, but just hearing all the controversy about it and all that stuff, and I remember they interviewed the guy once, and he's like, I've never started any of these rumors. Everyone else has started them for me, which was like free marketing for him. And so it was genius, but it's like, it's just not my thing, and respect if you're going to go do your thing.
Oh yeah. I mean, if y'all want to do that type of shit, like I said, I really like 17th Door. They have the waiver thing that you go through, but it's done a lot more elegantly, if that makes sense.
Well, the way they do it's when they first started, like they start off with the whole prison thing, so they really got this thing hyped up about shaving your head and giving you haircuts. Now for me, I was like, I have my hair's up in a bun right now, but behind me, but I was like, I've had my hair long since 1994. I'm 40.
Okay, you can call it a man bun. It's okay.
Yeah, it's a man bun.
He is a man.
It's a man. It's a bottom knot.
I'm just playing with you, bud.
No, but I was like, dude, I've been growing my hair out this long for so long. I was like, if I go there and I sign that waiver, I know I'm going to get in trouble, because I kept thinking they're going to do that. But then when we first went there, it was like, you guys are going to get sprayed down with something right now, but you don't have to cut your hair, is what it came out to.
I ended up getting if that's what I was showing. They were like pointing at Hexus over here, like you, and they thought he had short hair because he had it pulled back. And he was like, no. I was like, I actually shoved him basically behind me. I'm like, no.
You're not going to try this, bud. I was like, if you even get those clippers close to my head, I was like, I'm going to knock you the fuck out right now.
And so I finally walked up, and I was like, you know what? Because there were like these younger kids with us, and they were freaking out, like, do we have to do this? And the guy practically broke character, but he didn't. He maintained character while going.
We were the second group of the night.
He was like, I really need some hair on the ground, basically. And I was like, okay, fine. Here. Just do mine right here. And I held my hands over a part of my hair.
Yeah.
And I was like, just don't go past these lines, please.
No,
I saw Tyler's message there a second ago where he's talking about if you want to get
if you like the real sensation of drowning and getting tased, be a dumbass and go to McCamey Manor.
I will respond with this, and I will not tell the story that goes with it. I have dove down an entire flight of stairs to get away from a taser. That's how much I hate tasers. Like, it doesn't scare me. It's just a no. It's just a no thing. Well, no, yeah, they scare the hell out of me.
You should meet my friend Rainbow Twitch then.
Does she have a taser?
Yes, she does.
Well, Rainbow, I'm sorry. You seem like a cool person. We're never gonna meet.
Do I still have the video?
Well, I was gonna say real fast, that 17th Door does all that actually.
Oh, do they?
I got sat down in a chair. I didn't know it was everyone picks everything
that was hilarious.
and I was like, oh wait, this is the taser room. And all of a sudden it was like, you basically had to pick. You're set in a circle, and you basically have to pick who's guilty. Every one of them, because I was the biggest guy in the room. Oh, he's guilty. He's guilty. And I was like, oh, every
Actually-
fucking.
Oh, look, the collapse of
Can I
society on
change
display.
something here? We didn't know where the hell each button went. The people, because
No,
he
you
sat
did.
across from us.
You
Mhm.
did.
I did not. I did
It's
not.
set up in the buttons. I looked down. It was set
I
up
get that.
how
but,
we're set. That's
but
it.
the three of us that were sitting together and you across from
The
us,
fact that no one else was jumping, I
We-
was, because everyone kept shocking the shit out of me.
I got tased 3 times and I didn't jump.
Oh, and then they try to shoot my fucking nuts with during the ping pong room where you go to get executed.
We got executed. They kept shooting me in the head, so I got revenge on the next people, which, by the way, were not the people shooting me.
Oh, so
And I was just doming this guy the whole time. Ding,
this
ding,
guy,
ding, ding.
the next one, you don't get to get revenge on the people who shot you. You
Mhm.
come back
It's her
around.
turn.
Oh, sorry. But I was gonna say real fast. You come back around, so I was like, "Screw this! I'm just gonna shoot this guy where it like really hurts." He was wearing just like shorts and like fucking Vans and no socks. I was like, "Oh, shooting you right in the calves." It was fun. Sorry.
Debuta Queen says, I remember doing our first night with touching people. They were mad because we wouldn't grab them or shove them. They really like being seriously tortured. To an extent, okay?
To an extent.
To an extent.
That's kind of my point with like 17 Door though. They knew not to go too far, and everything is done really well and safely.
One of the things that I can say, and I'll get back because we gotta let Cannibelle talk.
I'm sorry.
But one of the things that I can say is if they see somebody is actually having a hard time,
Mhm.
They don't mess with
they
you
don't
anymore, and
go
they get you out of
full
there.
bore on you.
Mhm.
They'll allow, like, if you're too scared to actually say mercy, which you can actually mercy and just go to
Mhm.
the next room.
We do that. We have that as well. Yeah.
If you're too scared to say mercy and they pick up on it, they're not going to be holding you down or doing something crazy. They will actually still act as if they are messing with you, but kind of go a little bit easier. I've seen them do it on a few
Mhm.
people.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
Cannibelle.
What?
we
I
have
was
a
to say-
question.
No, I see it. You can go ahead and bring it up.
Hey, Hexus, the Flash kidnaps kids and Batman blows llamas. The DCU is equal to the Cabbage Patch Kids trying to form a superhero.
At least
team.
the DC doesn't miss the beat. Oh, right there. I'm just kidding.
Most of the MCU are a bunch of pussies. What? It only hurts for a second. I would love to taste some of the people I've had to deal with. So Matthew would like to know if you guys have been hit before while working the hunt.
I'll let Cannibelle go first. I've been talking too much.
I haven't been like hit. I've been grabbed. I had a guy come up behind me and grab me.
Oh shit.
Hate that
I kind of
shit.
lost my shit on him.
Yeah. Rightfully so.
Because you're not supposed to touch the actors or anything.
Mhm.
So I got in his face and yelled at him, and he was putting his hands up. I'm sorry. It's like, get out of here. Because I just kind of wanted to take my foot and like piss. But we can't do that, We have to remain cool and not go to jail and get the hunt in trouble.
Grab somebody
Right.
by the neck and drag him out the front door.
Yeah. But Blood's been hit. He got smacked
Mhm.
pretty good. He came at some guy. He was just too close. He tries to stay at arm's length and got bopped right in the nose. And he had his full blood. Have you seen his mask?
Yeah.
I have not.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of like padding there, and that guy hit
Mhm.
him hard. It made him see some stars for a little bit. And
Oh.
so yeah, it's just, and the guy was really apologetic. He wasn't like, yeah, I hit you. It was, I'm sorry. I just, got scared. But when you're talking about how we pick up on those things and people get scared, we tell people we are there to scare you. You are paying us. You're giving us money to scare you. We're not going to
Exactly.
traumatize you. We're not going to pay for your therapy. We don't want to put you in therapy. If you're paying us to scare you, we will do our best to scare you. And they can always, and of course we tell them, you can always tap out,
Right.
tell them
Yeah.
I'm done, and they'll be
Mhm.
escorted out. We're not going to hold them hostage. It's illegal for one.
Yeah.
Fun for us, but not for them. And So
Add that little bit to the tally. Number 2 tonight to leave.
we don't get paid enough to make bail bond.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree with you there, Cannibal. I've had people like, "Why did you scare my kid?" I'm like, "Did you see the building you walked into?"
Right.
It's it literally says haunted fucking house on the side of the wall.
That's how ours is. It tells the age. We recommend 12 and up.
Yes.
I'm not going to kick you out if you're under, but
to go off what you were saying, Cannibal. Yeah, I've been hit many times. Just throughout, not just for the haunt I work for now, but throughout, my haunting career. And some of it's been my own fault because, you're in the dark. Sometimes you don't see somebody. Sometimes you get a little too close and it's a reaction, it's a reaction punch.
You're
not I'm trying to hurt.
You don't
Yeah.
mean to. Yeah.
It really, I mean, you scare somebody, they're going to have one of 3 reactions. They're going to freeze, they're going to fly, or they're going to fight.
Yep.
And, sometimes you just have that reaction of, oh crap, and that's when I think the funniest one that has happened though was before the one I work for now. The kid must have been 5. And it was a trail in the middle of the woods. And I was crouched down real low and I was kind of working my way through the group a little bit as they were coming through my scene. And I didn't see this kid, because he's down at knee level essentially. And I remember I turned and I looked and I'm looking right at him. And I'll tell you what, a 5-year-old can hit when you're wearing a hard mask, like something that's like going to hit you. And he went, he cracked me.
30 pounds coming with that fist.
Yeah.
Did he say stranger danger too with it?
And it was
stranger danger.
It was like a wooden mask. So I got like wood like shoved into my face. And the parents like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." I'm like, "Nope, totally my own fault." The kid just did what a kid. I mean, I would have done the same thing if I was 5.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
Yeah, I don't know you. Bam. And
he's tougher than a lot of men that's come through because they've peed their pants.
Oh yeah, right. I've been
That's
hit.
my favorite response.
I've had to stop a few folks from getting uppity, and most of the time you can I've always found if you have somebody, especially on the outside of like a haunt, if you're kind of walking the line or you're working the line a little bit, no, that's very true. I agree, Rainbow. If you had people, I've had many people be like, "I'm really scared I'm going to hit somebody." And literally, and this is, everyone can take this, is literally tell them, put your hands in your pockets and leave them there. Put your hands in your pockets and leave them there. And 9 times out of 10, it completely solves the problem. The customer can still go in, have a great night. They can experience it, and they're not. One, it keeps them safe, and it keeps the actors safe too. And so, yeah. Again, I go on tangents and stuff like
You're
that.
Fine. You're fine. I'm laughing at. I had men twice the size of me, and I'm 260. Get in fetal position and cry like a little girl.
We had the I think Nathair talked about it, and so did Voodoo Queen. She talked about it. The Air Force basketball team, the Air Force Academy basketball team, will come through our haunt every year. And we literally sent them in, and usually takes about 20-25 minutes to get through your, keep your punchers in your pockets, Phyllis. That's a good one. It takes about 20 to 25 minutes to get through our haunt. They made it through in 10. That's how fast they were. They went in, and all you heard was they're ricocheting off the walls into the haunt. I'm like, oh boy. It's just like, oh no, here we go. And just be like trying to keep up.
Have I been hit? Yeah, a few times.
Oh, you fell down the stairs earlier. Just let them know that. I'm just kidding.
So I've been doing this since I was like 16. And I've gone from bigger haunts to smaller haunts and stuff like that. I've been hit a few times. It's usually like everyone has said pretty much, reactions where they're not really meaning to. I have had people get in my face because they're dumb. Why did you show up if you're going to be that scared and react as in like getting mouthy and getting in my face? I've also been hit a few times just because people flailed and were falling, and that was I've
caught a few people. I'm like, hey.
I caught a baby last year.
What?
You caught a baby?
I caught a baby.
Hang on, everything stop.
from where? From what?
Explain
How?
the story from beginning to end. Go.
Can you grab my headpiece for a second, please?
Like
My
the lady went
headpiece.
into labor, or this? baby
No,
was
no. So
Push!
carrying?
Go
Going
ahead
like
and drop
what?
it, drop it.
How? What?
okay, so people had requested for my haunt to please put a because they use their front porch and they go
Mhm.
through. So there's a little tiny step. And
By the
some
way, he
people
still
aren't
has all the
paying-
wood pieces up. Still, I
I
drove by
know,
his
I
house every
know.
now and then.
He has this like they asked him to make a ramp, so he made a decent ramp, like a good sized ramp, and that's what I was using to make that drop panel sound. And so somebody tripped on it a few times because they were just not paying attention, they weren't looking down, and they just walked off it. And so this time they were walking forward holding a baby, and here's my mask, by the way. It's kind of big as far as like catching on to things.
Yeah, don't headbutt me with that.
Yeah,
and
I
impale
get
them.
that.
And I had my face all done, and she's holding the baby, and her dude are coming through. And I was like so I started screaming at people to get into my closet, which was the only way I can like direct them where to go without breaking character. And when I said my closet, it was actually a hallway full of hanging dead bodies.
Oh, lovely.
And so I was
As you-
screaming
as
at
you
people
do.
to walk that direction. And me being a Wendigo, of course I have a closet of dead bodies. Duh.
I wouldn't.
And pasta too.
And lots of pasty.
Hey, I'm a Wendigo. You know, like the pasta? I like the pasta. I have the pasta right here.
We just two cultures just ran into each other at full speed right there.
The Italian Loch Ness monster.
A gabagook.
Hey, it's a gabagool right there.
There's a gabagook.
Hey, oh, hey, oh.
she if I haven't said it before, 8-year-olds and 9-year-olds working at the haunt are brutal. They're ruthless and they're brutal. And she was getting chased by a like 8 or 9-year-old that was in a Jawa outfit, but
That's a new one to me. What's a Jawa?
it's from Star Wars.
What?
Oh, the fuzzy guy?
the little fur, no, the little fur bear people from Return of the Jedi.
Oh, the fur. Oh,
yeah.
Well, that's the Ewoks,
No,
but
it's
the
like
Jawas,
Ewoks.
the
Jawas
Jawas
Oh,
were on
Jawas. Oh, I'm
Tatooine.
sorry. I'm sorry.
The
Gee,
sand
I'm
people
a
with
Star
the
Wars.
red
You
eyes.
guys
What's
are-
wrong with me?
You guys are absolutely done right now.
What,
Oh
the
my
black
God.
dress people with the red eyes, or
They
the
have the red
brown?
yeah.
The whole
The-
brown
I am
outfit with the
appalled.
red
Yeah.
eyes.
Like a
At
monk
your
or something?
generations right now.
And so
Hey, shush.
he's running through, and these red eyes were perfect because we were in hell, and there was a
Oh.
bridge over a.
Was he doing that the whole time?
No, he wasn't, because he actually didn't know what he was. He just saw this really cool outfit with the red eyes, and he could turn it on and off. And he is hauling ass, running at all these people, because I was like, hey, you know what would be cool? Is if you like spider crawled at people with
Oh.
your eyes on
Oh.
God.
on the bridge. So people are jumping off this bridge, which is just, I mean, like ground level, but like
Yeah.
it's over a river of lava
Mhm.
that's lit up and everything, and people are jumping off of it and getting out of the way as he's like laughing, running towards people. And it was great. He's ruthless, and I loved it. But this lady is coming through, and he's behind her and
Oh, no.
scares her, and the dude goes down. She comes at me, and I'm trying to stop her. She falls off of the off the ramp. The baby goes flying. I catch the baby instead of her, and obviously
Oh
that's
my god.
better choice there.
Yeah.
This baby is screaming, staring at me in all my makeup, and I'm like, somebody. Like, and I'm trying to like hold the baby and pick her up real fast. I'm like, "Are you okay? Did you twist your ankle?" No, I'm fine. I was just scared. I'm like, okay, are you fine? Are you really fine? Because I could walk you over here real fast. Like, I'm totally breaking character, but it didn't matter. At that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's good reason to break character sometimes. Yeah.
And so I found the dad, who turned back around after realizing his woman had fallen with the baby. And I was like, here. Let me get her up.
Take this.
Take this, please. And yeah. So I caught a baby.
You should have been like, oh, a snack, and then did like,
Maybe
"Wait,
just,
do you need
like,
help
held
up?"
onto it and ran
Yeah.
to the dad.
I was trying to make sure she could get up because I was
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah,
shit,
for
oh,
sure.
shit,
To have
oh,
a
shit.
safe hunt, and for when people get hurt like that, it is, I don't want to say necessary to break character. You can still stay in
Mhm.
character, but for some
Yeah.
people, I mean, like, you know a feel when you need to break character for somebody, because
Oh yeah.
if you
'Cause
don't,
if I
if
was
you just
staying
would
in
have like
character scaring her on the
disappeared, you
ground.
know, she would have been like, God, I got hurt, and they didn't even care. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
You
mean,
gotta-
seeing
I also managed to get my antlers caught in the chicken exit. That same
Just to get
exact
pulled.
moment. Like
I was like,
I was like, the antlers are stuck in it, and I was like, "Are you fine? Like, are you okay?"
I'm having a
like, trying
seizure,
to
but it's
just rip
okay.
my mask off. Like,
That's phenomenal.
yeah, that was great. Hi.
Hi, Alicia.
Actually, you said it right.
haha,
Oh, I try.
His
The only thing I'll say correctly. tonight.
niece.
yeah.
I got Jawas and Ewoks mixed up, for God's sake. I can never call myself a Star Wars fan again.
Y'all, weren't they riding giant sandworms in that? I'm like, hey, you're getting Dune all. it's
Now we're
already
getting Dune
done.
mixed up. Yeah.
The spice.
The
I think
spice
Spaceballs is like the
melange.
closest thing I've seen to anything that was like Star Wars or whatever related.
Now we know how to hunt Wendigo's chicken wire.
Now we know how to hunt Wendigo's chicken.
Apparently, it's just random pieces of cloth that are part of a
You-
chicken door.
You
And I
set,
just get caught in that.
if you want to catch a Wendigo, you set out a nice big bowl of pasta. And that's how you get them. She's
That's about it.
Sicilian.
I am Sicilian, so
That's where that joke's coming from.
that's yeah.
That's,
Beetlejuice.
that's-
Beetlejuice. Yeah, they did Raider War. Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
But they didn't have the spice melange, which is Tom Brady's poo. It's the best, one of the best episodes of South Park.
So, guys, we have not been able to go to commercial yet.
Oh shoot.
We're also an hour and a half in. I think we missed the commercial.
Well, because everything was glitching on us, we weren't able to click over for commercials. So I'm gonna play both commercials. If y'all have to go to the bathroom or anything like that, it's gonna be a 3-minute thing.
Sure.
And we
Okay.
will be right back. There is a major flash warning, guys. So if you guys are photosensitive, please be aware. Okay, we'll be back.
Älskis, Steigan, Tiiruistvälja, Jenta Hösin. Yeah.
Hello, all you beautiful people out there. It's your boy Sleepy. And when I'm not guzzling down gallons and gallons of amazing ice cream, yes, oh, I love ice cream. Oh, hang on. I'm watching PBDC TV. Now, back to the show, all you beautiful people. And remember, stay nasty.
All right, we're back. Matthew, this is comedy fucking gold. Yeah, that was interesting last year. But for the record, that ramp was actually made properly. People were just dumbassing it up a little bit. And that's why I ended up standing where I did. Because I noticed that people were not paying attention to where they were walking. And I guess it really doesn't matter how long of a ramp they do. Even if they didn't have a ramp there, they would have stepped off something.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just want to make sure that, like, if anybody from my haunt is watching, I'm totally not saying anything was wrong. Like, other than the people being, well, ditzy. So, let's see. Oh, gosh, I got to bring something back up real fast. Guys, in case I haven't said it enough lately, head on over to scurryface.com, and Cannibelle is in group C and Dollface is in group B. You guys can, this is the last day to vote. Go vote, but do not spam the votes and do not do too many votes, because then they won't count and you going over there would have been nothing. So 3 votes, guys. That's what you got. What is on my forehead? Sorry. What is that? But yeah. So, are you caught?
I am. I have safety pins on my costume, and I always get caught somewhere.
Oh, I do that all the time, dude.
I swear,
And that's just my normal
it's
clothing, because
something.
I have a lot of safety pins on my clothing.
What really sucks is when I have to go to the bathroom and I'm in a hurry, and I reach behind me to like make sure my straps for my corset's not gonna like end up in the toilet, and I get my arm caught back there, and it's like, do I pull? Do I just? How do I do this? How do I go outside and ask for help? I have my hand stuck. Every time I open the bathroom door, there's people like, whoa, because I use like the bathroom that everybody else uses. And they never expect me to come out of a bathroom. So it works.
That's great.
Shut the light off for extra intense moments, you know.
Yes. So you guys have till 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow to get those votes in. So vote. You've got, God,
Glad
so many
you said
amazing
that, 'cause I
people.
wasn't even sure how long we had.
You're hey.
I still am posting at 12 o'clock. You got 2 more votes to do.
Yep.
Nope, not anymore.
I mean, you could, gosh, this round alone, I've been having trouble. Like, so many of you guys in there are so awesome. And I'm like, oh my God, who do I vote for right now? Because I see so many people that I've met through doing all this, so many people that I've got to meet this year. And I'm like, I just want to vote for you all.
Yeah. That's
Like
what I
this.
have to do when I vote is you can do it 3 times on Wi-Fi and then 3 times on your data, on your cell phone.
Mhm.
And there's 6 people in the group. So I just rotate each vote. So that way everybody gets 2 votes a day.
Nice.
You know, Oklahoma never shows up on the voting totals, I'm sure, because I'm trying to like even it out between everybody, and it's going to get harder the more we go in because it's going to be more people, less groups, less, or is it more groups, less people? I don't remember, but it's going to get harder.
Is one of us is
I'm
chowing
sorry.
down?
I'm trying not to drink too much. I got roasted about my drinking, so I'm.
I saw that roast.
Isn't that funny? I thought it was hilarious. She messaged me before. She's like, "Hey, I'm doing a roast. Is it okay if I roast you?" I'm like, "Absolutely," you know. And I'm like, let me know what you posted. I'm like, waiting. She never let me know. And I'm like, I found it. I was like, oh my
I
God.
literally have that roast right here.
The thing is that when I'm working, I'm sober. It's like,
of course.
and I'm a stay-at-home mom. I don't get to drink until my husband's home. I don't have much adult time, so this is like my drinking party time. And then I go to bed because I'm tired. I'm old.
The funny part is I have that roast, and when I had Wizzo and Slippy on together, I was given permission to pull it up, but you're smack dab right in the middle of them, and I was like, I don't have Cannibelle on right now. I am not going to play this. I was like, I have her on in a couple days, but not right now, so I can't do this. I can't bring myself to do it. I could not. But kudos to her for being freaking ballsy. I'll
That's the like fun part about the sass is you're networking. You're getting to know somebody so much that you can do that to each other. The sass is like to me it's a game. Yes, it's a contest. But even if you don't advance, you're still playing the game. You're still voting for somebody. You can still meme them. You can still share their post. You could still be a part of it, even if you're not in it. Even if you're not a scare actor that never even signed up for it, you could still be a part of it.
Absolutely. I mean, I've been going to my coworkers and I'm like, hey, it's still going on, guys. Go pick somebody you like. Like, here's my picks. But honestly, guys, go check out everybody's picture. Click on each of their pictures and click, vote for who you like.
You meet new characters and you see somebody's person that they made. Yeah. I mean, look at him. You see somebody and you think, why didn't I think about that? And you realize there's people like you out there trying to do the same thing. And my husband's so competitive. He'll go overboard, but he'll still be fun about it.
I mean, we started off when Straps was up. I made a picture of his face on a Barbie on a stripper pole. And I wasn't even up at that time, by the way. And it said, drop your dollars, he'll make you holler.
I saw that one.
I put an inappropriate star, like unnecessary star, right on the junk area. And if you look closely, the dollars either say votes, but if the dollars were facing on their backs, they said butt stuff. And then I made a video using it of like stripper music in the background, and it was like making it dance. So this was the weird shit I was doing, even when I wasn't in like sass. So yeah, it's always fun. It
is, and I mean, I can't always keep voting the way I'm voting because the way it's going to change. But you'll get to, some people vote for the people that's in their haunt. Some people vote for like their favorite character. Somebody votes for like the new character. It's like, oh, who's this person? And they know who that is. It's not, nobody gets any like financial perks from it. It's like, you're all out there on your own, doing your own thing, spending your own time. And what you put into it is how it's going to be for you. The sharing on social media, the connecting with people, the talking to people, the messaging to people, the showing up to things like this that we're all chatting in,
Yeah.
It becomes less competitive for me anyway. And just more getting together, playing a game with friends.
Oh, exactly. I've been dying watching Vice and Nether.
Yeah. I don't remember Vice like diving into it like that last year. Maybe she did. I still remember because there were so many people doing it. But yeah, it's hilarious to see her doing this.
Oh, it's great. Like the what was it? The Nether Be Gone spray or Snake Be Gone spray.
Yeah,
she's like, the best part is the very poorly edited photos. I don't know why that makes it so much better.
Oh, that makes
But,
it
like,
1,000 times better.
horribly
The body's
edited.
this way, but the head's like.
Yeah. Like, it's just full, like, you're just facing forward, but the body's all.
Mhm.
And it's just.
But you
And-
get it. You understand.
I die every time just laughing because I'm like sitting there. I mean, apparently, according to Simbu, I'm his biggest fan, and he made a whole entire meme about it.
You know the best part about that
Huh.
was that we're like, why isn't Simbu in here? We're like, oh wait, it's this motherfucker right here. He started this. And
He started a
knew-
meme war, and he's
and then
not
he-
even involved.
Mhm.
he knew he wasn't a part of it this
He was
year
like, "Ha, ha,
because he
ha,
won
ha."
last year.
Mhm.
I was like, that's funny.
So Tyler says, all joking aside, no matter who advances or doesn't, all the contestants deserve the respect and support. Yes, the point is about winning the
Mhm.
contest, but the foundation is about networking with others in the industry and breaking out of your comfort level to further your reach and having fun.
Yeah, 100%.
And I'm loving that. Like I
Mhm.
said, I've said it to a few people. I have no clue how far I'm going to go.
Well, at
I
least the
could,
second round.
well, yeah. I'm
I
saying
might not make it past tomorrow.
yeah, I might not make it through past the second round, but I'm having fun doing this shit.
Mhm.
And you bet your ass that some of these people, there's going to be some great memeing going on later on, but there's also like what Slippy's been doing, which is making fun of himself the whole time. Those are killing me too.
You got to be able to laugh at yourself a little bit because bro, just it's
The Slippy
it's
mermaid. That's all I have to say.
No,
He's
it's-
all, you want thingamabobs? I got 20. With the wig.
Exactly.
So, yeah. Sorry, go ahead. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, you're good. It's like I said, it's like I don't know if I'll make it past tomorrow, but I mean, in my group and B group,
Got this.
there's another Colorado Hunter, Rotface,
Mhm.
and it's like if you don't feel like voting for me, vote for her. She's fantastic. Like, and all the other Colorado actors, like I said earlier, it's like to me, if I don't make it past tomorrow or I make it to whatever group or whatever, that to me is. It's like Tyler was saying, it's more about just meeting people that are similar in the industry, and kind of getting names out there because, we're not the biggest industry, in the world, or something like that. It's a smaller
niche.
group. Yeah. It's a very small group of people, that have this passion, that have this love for this thing that, are putting on, your costumes and showing up for, a talk show on a podcast or, being a part of the SAS and things like that. So it's like, I'm here to support my Colorado Hunters all the way up to the top, and whoever makes it, cool. If I make it up there, awesome. I'll compete like my life depends on it. I'm
Right.
viciously competitive. But it's that's what it's about. So if you don't vote for me, vote for her and support everyone else, whoever you like the most.
Honestly, I have been having so much fun this week with every one of you that's come on. Cannibelle, I'm not gonna lie, like I said to you earlier, we fangirled as soon as I was like, hey, Cannibelle's gonna come on. And he's like, I'm gonna be on that show.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, let's do this. Like, yes.
I feel so
And I was like,
special being here.
Huh?
I feel so special being here.
Well, that's the thing. Is I was like, hey, I got Dollface. And then I talked to Cannibelle and I was like, hey, you want to go on at the same time? And both of you are like, yeah. And I'm like, yes. Like, woo. So
Thank you. Usually it's Blood that gets all like the fangirling.
I don't think he's much into fangirling on dudes, but
Yeah.
He's got a really big neck, though. I mean, drawn some attention.
but like
Even his friends are impressed. It's like they get here and it's like, wow.
Don't act like you're not impressed.
No,
It's an
I
illusion of the
absolutely love
pants.
it. You guys are both fantastic. I've had such a fun time just chatting. Like
Yeah.
that's basically what I do with this show. I've been trying. I started off trying to be like, so like, tell me about your haunt. Tell me more about you.
It's
And of course, those questions are in there. But I've noticed that if we just hang out,
Why not?
it's a lot easier for every one of us.
This is
I like it when
it's a
people
building.
comment
It has
stuff.
scary things in it.
Oh yeah.
There's fog and strobe lights and keys, and it's really fun.
So Matthew just voted Dollface, Phil, and Cannibelle.
Thank you so
William
much.
says, I will be voting for both of you, amazing scare actors.
Thank you, William.
Thank you, William.
Oh, thank you, Rainbow.
No, I mean, I just appreciate you letting me come on. I know I kind of messaged you out of nowhere, and I was like, hey, Voodoo, I'm
I love it.
I can be a little shy. And Voodoo's like, call, message her. I'm like, okay, I will. Yeah, and you were kind enough to say, yeah, absolutely. And so I really appreciate it.
Honestly, guys, okay, so right now with the SAS stuff going on, I am booking SAS people. Let's just face it. For right now, while SAS is going on, I'm predominantly booking SAS people. That's not to say the people that are not in SAS are not important. Obviously, you guys are all absolutely important. And on the weeks that possibly there's nothing really going on, because that happens. During SAS, I will absolutely book you guys. But right now, I'm trying to get all of you guys on. One, because selfishly, I want to meet a lot of you guys. Okay, so that's my selfish part of it. But also, I'm hoping that I can give you guys like a place that you feel comfortable.
Yeah, I would say you've done a great job of that.
Thank you for picking the SAS as your, direction for this month at least. I'm not sure when it picks up again for round 2, but I'm guessing next month.
JD,
hi JD.
How are you?
You missed the butt stuff. Blog was passing me butt stuff.
It's true. It's very true. Yep. There was some mayonnaise involved and pickles.
A floating jar of pickles.
A floating jar of pickles. It stopped us all dead in our tracks.
We were having a serious conversation with Dollface, and all of a sudden,
everyone just went. All of a sudden. Anyone else seeing that?
I'm seeing it on the screen. I'm ducking. It's like, wait, it's right behind me.
I love that you were ducking from it. You're all. Oh wow! Oh, do you do have a page, like a character page?
I do. But for some reason, Facebook is being Facebook, and it's like I tried to make a Dollface like profile, and it was like use your real name. I'm like, mother.
I know. Why do I have to use my real name?
That's one. And so, not to talk bad on her. But I do have like it's almost like an advertisement page. It's just called Dollface. And then if you go through like Voodoo Queens or Shrieks, stuff like that, you'll see my my name with my profile photo is Dollface.
I'll go bowling with severed heads.
If I'm sure you can. I'll try to figure out how to fix that, but I'm not going to hold my breath that Facebook's going to let me make one of those.
Yeah, I was trying to tag you, and I was like,
no, it's totally fine. If people want to reach out, or I'll send you my contact info, Åkkä, so I'm not posting my name on.
You're fine. You're fine.
But if people, they can look up my page. The page, well, it's whoever. I reached out to you through Messenger, so. If people message you and say, if you want to throw in my direction, or I can figure out a way to get it up. I honestly, I don't know social media that well. The only reason I have it is to talk with family back east and to do stuff like this.
Yeah, we had to make profile pages with our characters. We have a page, but it doesn't get much traffic. It's hard to find. It's hard to follow. So.
Yeah, I had no other choice. And
but you definitely don't want to put your real name out there because there's a lot of weirdos out there.
I have a professional job and stuff like that, and a lot of them, and a lot of them might not understand Slippy's sense of humor, or some of the sense of humor comes
didn't even know
across.
I was doing this, so I wanted to keep it that way for a while.
This is my real name. So. That's
and
funny
and
part.
it's nothing on Slippy. You know, I mean, do what you're gonna do, man. And it's but there's a certain level of people that might not understand those
Yeah.
jokes and be like, hey, it's like, okay, can't do that.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that show. I was like, look, guys, we're always 18 and above, but this
Right.
is like extra 18 and above, guys.
yeah,
Like,
and like I'm laughing my ass off and I find it hilarious. I do. It's my sense of humor 100%, but it's also at the same time like I need to have a job.
oh yeah, no coworkers are on my page.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There are
Yeah,
no
Rainbow.
coworkers.
I see you down there, Rainbow. I couldn't make one either. Yeah. And
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't have
There
my
is a
church
trick.
friends
So
on here.
we'll tell you the trick when we're done.
yeah, I'll
Yeah.
tell you the trick. Rainbow, I could also tell. I'll tell you how to do the
We'll
trick
message
too
you the trick too.
to get out of it. I mean, yeah.
But so guys, I know you do.
You have a trick or you have a
No,
profile
he
page?
has a profile.
Hey, I know JD's got some tricks. Not
I-
a clown.
he turning them tricks.
Dirty clown, dirty clown.
He likes
I
to
saw
advocate for
all
them.
those guys going between your legs, sliding between your legs.
Hey, sorry.
Well, I think about the secret and how to get diamonds. So it's just like, damn, man, stop it.
I can turn a trick. This is why I love him. JD is tricky.
Trick catch.
Oh, great. Now it's going to be stuck in
Yeah,
my
that
head.
song's in my head now.
Yeah.
So Syke says the sass is fun to do. This is my second year. I'm going to keep doing it every year. Oh yeah.
Go at it.
Good.
Hell yeah. That's how this stuff keeps going.
Mhm.
And we keep having fun.
I'm going to
So-
try to do it every year. Blood couldn't do it this year because his work location and his work schedule changed,
Mm.
his real job. So he's like, I'm just not going to have the time because I don't know when I'm going to be home. And
Mhm.
so
Mhm.
he set out this year.
Apparently we are comedy gold tonight. You saved me any thin mints, JD. Oh,
We are.
I got to
hours-
go get my cookie dealer.
We're at
Shit.
2 hours right now.
We are. So, guys, rep the shit out of yourselves, please.
Cannibelle.
I feel like I have. I don't know. I'm
know,
not sure what
it's the
else
last
is. I do
time.
better with questions than I do with dead silence and everybody looking at me.
Well, okay. So
Everyone look.
basically what I mean. Wait, wrong way. There we go. Basically what I mean is just even the shit that you've already said. Just repeat it basically. Or I could do it. I don't care. I do it all the time.
Sounds
guys-
good.
Cannibelle is JD's girlfriend.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That just came up at the best time.
I it was one of the lives, and I don't remember if JD was a scurry face rep then or not, but I was drinking a few bottles that night, and I just blurted out, "Oh yeah, JD's my boyfriend," and ever since then he's been my boyfriend. It's just like, and Blood's sitting right next to me. He just looks at me. And he's just like, "Okay." I'm like, "Well, this is awkward."
He's like, I'm not jealous. It's cool.
Yeah, totally cool with it.
So guys, this is the lovely Cannibelle. You know her, you love her. She's amazing. She is in Group C, and I'm so glad that went back by my face as I'm saying this. So head on over to scurryface.com and vote. Remember that there's only 3 votes per IP. No spamming the votes, or else they will not count. Same thing goes for this lovely gentleman over here, Dollface. He is in Group B on scurryface.com. And again, head on over and vote. You have till 12:30 p.m. Central Time tomorrow on scurryface.com. 3 votes per IP. Do not spam the votes because they will not count. And then you have gone over there for nothing. And it just frustrates us all.
All of us.
B
Yeah.
for bunghole.
There we go.
Last year, Tyler was showing the the stats, and it's like, we're, the states and stuff and the numbers and everything. And there was quite a few that were, like in the hundreds that were not counted because people just didn't vote right.
Wow.
No,
Yeah.
I
So
feel like
on each round, you need to follow the instructions on how to vote because it's not the same
Mhm.
each round.
Yeah.
oh yeah, I feel like I'm not trying to toot my horn or anything, but I feel like some of the ones for me probably went into the negative vote because my coworkers got really zealous and I was stoked about it, but they kept voting off the same damn computer.
Yeah. Well, we didn't quite understand it the first year either. We took all of our tablets and we went to like all the Wi-Fi's in town. And it's like when we realized, oh wait, it was only counting the first person that voted on that Wi-Fi.
Mhm.
All the rest
Yep.
were negative.
Oh
Yep.
no.
So we wasted a lot of time because we didn't follow the instructions. So we've done it ourselves, to our, people running with us.
Oh yeah. I mean, like I said, I was laughing because I finally had to tell my coworkers, "Can you please use your phone?" Like,
Do you guys
make
not
sure you're
own phones?
Like, can you make sure you're not on Wi-Fi and just use your phone and stop using the work computer?
When we
Please.
wake up, it's like, did you vote today? And he's like, no. I'm like, okay, I'm going to vote. So don't be voting today.
Maybe. There's not, is there?
Yeah.
What about
Sure,
that?
one exists. And I know they have some, and I know. Oh God.
JD's going to be creeping on you, Dollface.
Hey, you don't want me being your daddy. It just won't end well for you.
Oh, he's going to make you his daddy. He's going to make you his daddy.
JD, did you find a new
Dollface
daddy?
daddy.
Well, he is going to be a daddy, but
Hey, I mean, at least take me out to dinner first.
Right?
Oh, he will.
Keep it scary.
Then you're gonna wake
Have a
up with your
good time
clothes
and he
neatly
will.
folded in your
Good
lap.
night, Jay.
Night, Jay. See you, buddy. No, I do have a TikTok thing that I occasionally put stuff on. There's some stuff that I'm pretty proud of that we did this past haunt season. You can find that one at Dollface _ the creation. And
Good name, man.
yeah, it's just I mean, found it, and we did some fun stuff, kind of as like a little bit of advertising and building up of hype for the haunt. It was just a kind of an idea I got in my head, and some of the actors and actresses, Shriek included, were kind enough to put up with me and help me put this together, and it was a lot of fun to make. I don't post on there very often. My time and schedule doesn't really allow me to, do a ton of stuff. But as the haunt season gets closer, I'm sure I'll spin it up a little bit. This year might be a little rough for me. I might have to miss about half the haunt season because of some commitments I have in September. That's kind of here or there. We'll see what happens. But no, I mean, I'm here to, represent the mountain monsters of Colorado, and we're happy to be out here. Cannibal, thanks so much for let me grace your presence. I didn't know there was so many fangirling and fanboying all around, so I appreciate that.
But you
And,
know
Thank you
what?
for letting me be on with you. I appreciate that too.
No, absolutely. I mean, I'm the newbie here, so
You've been doing this for years. Just because you're new on social media does not mean,
Yeah.
just because you're a newer face on social media doesn't mean that you're any less respected. That's the best part about SAS.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, and I appreciate that. And I mean, I've loved haunting since I was 12, and I could jump off my porch. So
Sorry.
what is it?
Okay, so
Here comes the whips and chains.
wait, my birthday being September.
How did you know? Shut up! It was supposed to be a surprise. Shit. Now I have to change all the plans.
Isn't it?
I have to change all of the plans. So.
Damn it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so guys, I was trying to do TikTok and I hurt myself doing it, like my brain. Dollface the creation
_ the creation.
Yep. And cat. Oh,
Did it work?
it doesn't let me copy and paste right here.
Son of a bitch.
I was like, okay. Guys, here you go on TikTok. If you want to see some regular videos, have some fun.
Yeah, if you
Perfect.
if you watch the ones, you have to go all the way to the beginning to get the full story. It kind of tells a story, which is
Oh,
Oh,
fun.
that's
that's
rad.
pretty rad too.
Yeah, it tells a story of some poor girl named Crystal. That's all I'll say.
I
So
just tend to do flashy things. Well, look, things that flash. So, I'm
Keys.
bad at this.
Jiggly, 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 jiggly.
Rainbow says, "I hope to meet you one day, Dollface. I'll leave the taser behind."
You too, Rainbow. It's very nice to meet you. I voted the heck out of you. I loved the picture when it was year round. That's what really drew me in. That was awesome.
See, that's the best part. I love Cannibelle's picture. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, which
It's
one?
rad.
Back here.
I want to say it's you have the tie this time.
The
Let me
what?
go look again. I
Oh.
saw like a few pictures to make sure that it's the right one that I'm thinking of, guys. Look at that. I can pull up a website.
Yay!
Except for when it doesn't pull up what I need to.
And crash.
There it is. Yep, with the red tie.
Yeah.
Oh, in the contest.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was at OKC HorrorCon this last summer, and we decided, since Tyler always wears the red tie,
Mhm.
we were trying to figure out something as a group to do for Tyler to show us how much we appreciate and look up to him. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have all of us. We wouldn't have the sass. We wouldn't have all these other haunt actors that are just like
yeah.
us to like get to know and to learn from and to meet in person.
Mhm.
And so we didn't tell him anything. We just, between us, we all decided, okay, on this day at this time, we're going to put on a red tie. And so if you go back to OKC HorrorCon on Facebook, you'll see us all wearing red ties.
That's so
For
rad.
Tyler. We just start, walking out there, and he's looking around like, what's going on?
Oh my gosh, baby.
I meant to ask him to sign mine, and I forgot. So
Marty on a pickle.
JD has a question for Mrs. Paul Walker. Have you slowed down?
what?
I'm like, what are you asking?
Everybody likes to think that they're going to meet Jesus in the front seat of my minivan. It's fun.
I love that.
That's the only way a minivan's cool is if it's going faster than
Thanks,
a
Matthew.
Challenger.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Right.
But in all
man.
seriousness, when they came to OKC HorrorCon, I had they had come out to my house with blood. Some were getting masks fixed, some were just doing whatever, killing time. And so I took the group back to the hotel, and there's the exit is like it curves around when you exit off. It's a sharp curve and it's really short. So it's like, get off, hit the brakes, turn. And it's like you're going from like 80 to 45 and like that. So I'm trying to like gently slow down. I've never taken that exit, so I didn't realize how short it was. So, 80 miles an hour and turn on the blinker. And it's like, oh shit, I gotta hit the brakes. And one of the
Drifting in a minivan.
timers hanging onto the dash. JD's all like hanging on the old shit handle and trying to not fall in his friend's lap.
Oh.
Like, you guys are being dramatic.
So my dog didn't know I was doing this, and he came down and he saw Dollface freaking. Hi, buddy. It's all right.
I just heard barking and running.
Come here. Hey, come here and say hi. Come here.
I figured out how
I figured out how to scare actors.
You've been riding the minivan.
Oh, buddy, it's okay.
It's okay,
poor
puppy.
guy. Come here. Hey, come here.
Well, we have hit almost 2 hours and 15 minutes, so I think we're gonna call it.
I think it's a good idea.
Thank you,
I know
Paul,
you're
for
all
joining
worked up.
us. And thank you, Puppy, for joining us.
Come here. Hi. I know.
Aww.
Hi. It's all right.
It's a pity pit. It's a
Oh, my
pity pit.
goodness.
Look at the
Thank
pity
God, Daddy, it's you.
Hi, this is me.
Woo.
Hello.
I was gonna have to kill someone. Woo. Okay,
No,
we're
you're
good.
good. You're right. Tycho, I'm going to put the mask back on, okay? Don't freak out. Ready? Look. See? It's me. It's me.
Where's Daddy?
Yep, it's me. You're all right.
That was funny.
I definitely will when I'm done here, hun. Yes, have a wonderful night, guys.
Have a great
Thank
night,
you
guys.
both
Thank
for
you.
joining.
Thank you.
Again, welcome anytime, please.
Thank you so much for having us.
Have a wonderful night, guys.
You too.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.